Hello, welcome again, Dapper fans. Vance has had a really long, tiring day. I mean, I feel like I'm wearing away. I feel like sometimes, I don't even know who I am anymore. Like, I'm losing my identity. Oh, hey, how you guys doing? Welcome back, Dappers. Trying out this keto diet. Chicken and cheese. That's what constitutes a meal, apparently. Anyways. Sorry about that. I just had two other videos that I shot and I was going to put in front of this, but really I had to push those back. Here's a sad factor. I just got sucker punched right to the gut. Oh man. You know what? I don't even need these for this. Look, this is very honest and from the heart. There's a movie coming out that I was really looking forward to. It was called After Earth. It has Will Smith and Jaden Smith and a lot of really spectacular stuff happening on screen. And I was really looking forward to it, getting into the hype machine, And then I saw it. I saw the name, M Night Shyamalan Ding Dong, and to be honest with you, I don't know if I can watch the film anymore. Oh no, I know you're saying don't give it a chance, at least Sixth Sense was good, or Unbreakable was okay, I guess, and Signs is relatively... The point is that it's more than just that. It's more than just that. You have to understand, M Night Shyamalan is a bad storyteller. Oh, Dapper, how could you choose who's a good storyteller and who's a bad storyteller? But it's irrelevant. It doesn't really matter. You see, the reason that people like M Night Shyamalan, Ding Dong Along a Ding Dong Wrong, and Stephanie Meyer are completely terrible is because of bad storytelling. It's not bad ideas. I mean, hell, look at Twilight, Vampires of Sparkle. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people thought that was a stupid idea. But if Anne Rice wrote that, or Stephen King wrote it, or somebody with some form of talent, or soul, or quality, or character, it would be amazing. It would be #1 seller for different reasons than it currently is. That's because Twilight preys upon a lowest common denominator in young female minds. Or not, let me rephrase that, because that's disrespectful to young females. It's terrible because it appeals to immature female perceptions, and not just immature female perceptions, but concepts like masculine controlled systems, where abusing and stalking and beating a woman is deemed appropriate and kosher and okay. Okay, so forget all the misogyny and abusive stalker syndrome and abused wife syndrome and all of that stuff aside. It's just bad storytelling, bad dialogue, and characters making decisions which makes absolutely no sense. But that's okay. That's what makes Stephanie Meyer's a bad storyteller. It's not sparkly vampires. It's not a love romantic story where clans are fighting over Romeo and Juliet situation, which is every story that's ever been written, but that's okay. Let the right one in. Good example, 30 Days of Night. Good example, Dracula. Great example, Interview with a Vampire. Fantastic example. Hellsing. Great example. That's because each of these vampire stories took place from a native storytelling point of view. Stephanie Meyer just simply does not have that. But why am I harping on Stephanie Meyer? Well, that's one of the closest things that I can allude it to, is because M Night Shyamalan has no concept about good storytelling, what frames character dialogue, or character arcs, or concepts, or any of the things that basic filmmaking needs. No, I'm sure from a Hollywood perspective, he's got that covered in spades. But the fact is that all of his pictures look really flashy and have no soul. They're like delicious looking soda that's completely flat. Because when you get into the very depth and core of it, you find there's nothing but a twist. Now, I know he's been overharped for using the twist angles on everything he's ever done, and I could forgo somebody who does twists in every movie. Hell, I sat through those Saw movies as they got worse and worse. But the fact of the matter is that M. Night Shyamalan is a terrible screenwriter and filmmaker. Now, I don't know if he's writing or directing or what. I saw his name on the director's credits. that's only partially bad. I mean, Devil was a terrible story, but it was a decent movie, and that was entirely because it was written and directed by somebody other than Shyamalan. It was only put out under his label and promoted by him as a producer, but he got people with good native storytelling abilities to do it. Now, Devil, of course, isn't the best movie in the world, and the twist really fell flat because I saw it coming in the first 10 minutes. I'm one of those people who would look at a movie like Devil and I say, I know that person exactly is the one who it's going to be. But that comes from a long time of watching so many movies that have plot twists and character changes, and I'm completely immune to those kind of things. So plot twists don't bother me. What bothers me is the sort of fucktard mess that Avatar became. Irrational idiocy that he pours into his pictures thinking that he's this great artist. You know what's really sad to compare him to is he's like the Birdemic guy. If you've ever actually seen the stuff for Birdemic, that guy authentically believes that he created the best drama horror movie that has ever existed. He's the master of drama thriller. The Birdemic guy is flown out to audience showings and he was 100% accurate. Now compare that to the guy who made The Room, which I can't remember, Wozniak? No. The difference with that guy is that he knew when he got to his audiences and he realized it was a piece of shit, he just rebranded it differently. Brilliant marketing strategy. But see, it's different than the Birdemic guy who authentically thinks his turd is the shiniest piece of gold in the land. And that's why M Night Shyamalan is trying to put a turd into theaters every time he makes a movie and shining it up and telling you, like the Emperor's New Clothes, no, he's not naked, those are new clothes. That's a shiny layer of gold over that turd. That's not a turd, that's a turd-shaped piece of gold. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't know, I just really had to get that out. I know, it's terrible. It's probably going to be a pretty decent movie all the way up until the twist prize at the end. Like at the bottom of a Cracker Jack box, and then you realize they don't give prizes anymore. They give like jokes or coupons, and then you're going to be really disappointed and reminiscent of the old days, and nostalgia's going to hit your eyes, and you're just going to go, why? Why are you not the same director you were in Sixth Sense?